Om Shanti, help sister.
Om Shanti, can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay, all right. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Let's begin as a continuation of part 2 of this beautiful Murli that was covered earlier, with Bab Dada meeting a group from Nairobi. And he's saying, to all of you, consider yourselves to be the handful of great souls from the few out of multi-millions. So let's wonder about this question. Do we consider ourselves to be a handful of great souls from the few out of the multi-millions? The more you consider yourself to be an elevated soul, the more every act you do will automatically become elevated because your stage becomes equal to your awareness. You have already experienced this by remaining in the awareness of the body for half a kalpa. What was your stage like? You experienced temporary happiness and temporary sorrow. So when you constantly have the awareness of soul consciousness, your stage will automatically become one of permanent happiness and peace. Do you have this awareness? Acha. So let's pause for a moment and just reflect on this question. So when you constantly have the awareness of soul consciousness, your stage will automatically become one of permanent happiness and peace. And do you have this awareness? Acha, your occupation is that of a purifier, and so easily conquer Maya with this awareness. All of you rivers of knowledge are constantly connected with the ocean. You are the ones to whom many souls come in order to bathe in knowledge and become pure. So, do you constantly remain engaged in this task of purifying others? Rivers are only important when they are connected to an ocean. If a river does not flow into a sea or ocean, it becomes stagnant. You living rivers are praised as purifiers. Therefore, remain occupied in your task. To remain unoccupied means to be attacked by Maya. To remain occupied means to be protected from Maya. So, do you constantly remain occupied, or do you still feel mercy for that companion Maya you have had for such a long time that you give her a chance to come? One never forgets one's occupation. Your occupation is that of a purifier. Therefore, don't forget your occupation. Don't leave your occupation, and you'll be able to become a conqueror of Maya. Those who constantly conquer Maya are able to be seated on Baba's heart throne. To be defeated means to come off the throne. When someone is defeated, he doesn't receive the throne. So here too, to be defeated by Maya means to come off the throne. So this was the second part after the Murli. And as per the plan, the last of it will be done tomorrow. Let's go back and just reflect on this before the churning begins. We began from the meeting of the group from Nairobi, and we began from whether you consider yourself to be a handful of great souls, and that the more you consider yourself to be elevated, the more you will become automatically elevated. And when you constantly have the aware of soul consciousness, your stage will automatically become one of permanent happiness and peace. And then Baba spoke about our occupation to be like that of a purifier and so easily conquer Maya with this awareness. Now, with these reflections, let's take a pause for 2 minutes, and then we can begin to hear each one of you with your own thoughts and what were your key takeaways. So if you have finished your reflection, you can now begin to express yourself. Yes, Bijit Bhai.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
So I like this two line. Don't forget your occupation. Don't leave your occupation. When we forget our occupation, Maya will attack us. Right? When we leave our occupation, also Maya will attack us. So remain always, occupied. That means remain safe from Maya. So to unoccupied means attacked by Maya. Very very lovely line. Thank you.
Thank you, Bijit Bhai.
So throughout my day, my attention would be to remain occupied.
Yes. Thank you, Bijit Bhai. To remember our occupation is important, and thank you for highlighting that. Anyone else would like to share?
We should be flowing rivers, not stagnant water.
We should mix with sea or ocean.
Yes, Kartika Bhan, very nice. We have to be like the flowing river into the beautiful vast ocean and not be stagnant by not moving. In fact, it reminds me of a line which I had read somewhere, that the day you know that you're not just the river, or the day you know you're not just the water drop, but you are the ocean, you're coming close to enlightenment. Anybody else would like to share?
Also, flowing rivers will purify, but stagnant water get polluted easily. So we should always remain flowing and purify others. That's our occupation.
Yes, very nicely said. The faster a river is flowing, it moves out without taking too much of the muddy elements below, and the surface and the purity remains. But if it stays there, it soon becomes like the mud.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Actually, Baba is talking about to be in our original state, that is soul conscious state. And in that soul conscious state, what happens? Our frequency becomes at par with Baba and we become really compatible. We are connected to Baba. And when we are connected to Baba, that Sankaran does the magic, and our drishti, vritti, and kriti changes, that the attitude completely changes, and as the drishti, vritti, kriti changes, our sanskriti changes, and in that process, this Kali Yuga gets transformed into Satyuga. Baba has always said that you should be always aware that who you are, whom you belong, and then you will be connected to Baba. And the transformation, that is transformation within, takes place. You create a Satyuga within yourself, and as you create Satyuga within yourself, then there will be no delay in getting the environment around you transformed. And Baba has told that you are a flowing river. See, the river flows only when it is connected to Sagar. So we, children of Baba, when we are connected with Baba, then only flowing takes place, then only the seva takes place. Otherwise, if we feel that, yes, I've become knowledgeful, the body conscious comes in and the stagnancy is there. So when we are connected to Baba, it flows, seva goes on. We goes on in the process of inculcation of that divinity takes place, and it's a continuous process of enhancing our state and enriching our knowledge. And as we are enhancing our state, enriching our knowledge, we are sharing the knowledge and making others enriched and enhanced in the state. That's what the river does. As the Gyan river has to play. And we should never forget the occupation. It is very easy to tell that we should not forget the occupation, but how to be in the state that what actually is my occupation and how to really practically do it. I was doing manthan one day, and I got it that yes, occupation, the word itself tells, and if we can just see the words, the first letter O, it tells that yes, you have to be obedient to Baba. And C, the next letter tells that you have to be very, very careful because Maya is always ready and careful, and C, cheerful. Next letter, U, uplift yourself, that is from body conscious to soul conscious, free from all the bondages and have a farista state. P means purity, peace, and the purusharth we have to do, and the A adorned with divine virtues, and T self-transformation to world transformation, I inward journey, and again O occupation. Yes, again O, that you have to be obedient with Baba. That this obedient is very, very main factor. And again, is the Nirakari, Nirvikari, Nirahankari state. If we do this Purusharth, really, we cannot forget our occupation, that what Baba has expected from us and what actually is our profession as a child of Baba, as a messenger of God, as a right hand of Baba. If we can maintain that Purusharth, yes, we will be a flowing river and we will be fulfilling the desire of Baba. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yeah, very nicely explained. And also the abbreviations, the alphabet of the word occupation, giving it a nice way to remember how to stay in that stage. Thank you, brother. Anybody else would like to share?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti, sister.
Actually, I will come back to this geography of this river flowing into the ocean. And what happens to a river when it meets the ocean? And what happens? Does it any time? Can it happen that the river doesn't meet the ocean? Because I believe in the connectivity of the earth with the ocean. But before that, the Murli actually for us started with the beautiful 3 gifts, and how there itself Baba spoke about the games of Maya which we play, and we lose these 3 wonderful gifts which are given to us by God. What I mean, the tilak, the crown, and the throne. This is how the Murli started. Then in between, we had 2 great days. One day, Baba came down and he gave his Murli for his birthday. And then yesterday, birthday. 2 days in between, there was a shift from the Murli because we never found any Maya, anything. We were so much engrossed in his service and all. We even forgot what games we used to play, as was mentioned in the beginning of the Murli. Nothing. That is why when you started the Murli, I said, I must find out what was the link of the Murli. And there itself, if you see, there were beautiful concepts explained by Baba, how we play hide and seek. Only 3 people, the sun, the moon, and the stars. But how we stars play hide and seek with the son of knowledge, that's the father, and the mama. And next also Baba spoke about about the defeat of Maya, when he said, all my children were sitting on my lap. Suddenly I found they are out, they have gone to the mud. So there again he spoke about how we are attracted by Maya, and how we how we go to the mud, how we put aside the crown which Bab Dada has given us, and how we take some bundles, and instead of sitting on the hearth throne, how do we fall down? So there was so many games really which Baba had shared in the Murli about defeat of Maya. And with that, so I just wanted to go down to find out, because the origin of the Murli was connected to that. And as I said, we had a lovely break in between of these 2 days. But today, there was, other than, of course, Nairobi. Nairobi is always close to Babdada's heart. One is Vedanti Behan and one is Nizar Bai. I often find when Nairobi comes, how close Baba gets to them. But this purifier thing, a new concept, made me churn a bit. Okay, now let's come to what Baba said, a river connected to an ocean. Baba always calls us only Gyan Gangai. You are all my Gyan Gangai. And we know the ocean is only one Shiv Baba over there. So if you see the geography of the river system, river surface is always higher than the ocean surface. So that's why it comes down, goes around mountains, goes around stones, goes around all stilt, and then goes and meets the ocean. That's why they always say rivers are like, fresh water and going and meeting in the salty ocean. I'm talking about the physical geography. So they meet, and that's how they say an estuary is created, and that all rivers have to flow to the ocean. Even whether it's a desert or whether it's Mount Everest, every part of the flowing water is connected to the sea. So definitely it has to meet. But when that river meets the ocean, the physical geography says, it calls it as an estuary. I don't know much about that geography, but I know that's a nice place for fishing, boating, and all people used to say. So when the river, Baba now comes down to, it's time now you go and meet the ocean. So if I am not flowing, if my connectivity is not there with the ocean, or if I stop in between scenes and all, and not worry going to the ocean, I stop. So when I stop, I mean I'm cut off. When I'm cut off from everything, I become stagnant. So I become polluted. I lose my connection with the Lord. That's one point which was there, but it was drastically different from me than the physical form. Second one is meeting the ocean, going to the ocean. The end, that's the end journey where the river really, and that ocean accommodates all kind of river, any salt, anything. It's actually for the river going back home. So I was also thinking about that concept. So if really we could connect the flowing of the river to our analogy about why does my flowing stop? Why do I get stagnant? What happens to me? Is the ocean very far away? Or is there any big boulder or something that stopped the river? One. The second one, what is that concept of meeting? And thirdly, one more thing which Baba speaks about, purifier. I always thought that was the occupation of Shiv Baba. But today he has given me one more occupation. I don't know, when this paragraph just gave me these kind of churnings. If suppose we can throw some light on it.
So anyone would like to answer that question? So sister is saying, after the whole explanation of the geography and connecting it to the original Murli, of how Baba has explained the tilak, the crown and the throne, what really is the relevance of the purifier? Okay, I can see in the chat box. Ponds never meet ocean. Okay. So the ponds are stagnant bodies that do not meet the ocean. But here we are talking about the purifier. I think, sister, if your question, if I understood it correctly.
Okay, let me again repeat.
Yeah, just reiterate your question.
Okay. See, I just connected that to come back to that paragraph. Let's leave the connection was done. It's supposed today's Murli alone is to be taken. Baba says, you living rivers are praised as purifiers. And he has given so many other things. He's saying rivers are only important when they are connected to an ocean. If a river does not flow into a sea or ocean, it becomes stagnant. So if we become stagnant, then we cannot become a purifier. As rightly somebody said, they become a pond. So that means we are not doing our occupation. That means we are unoccupied. So if you are unoccupied, Maya attacks. This is that why Maya, I said, no, Baba already took us from the beginning of the Murli about various ways of Maya attack. And over here, one word he says, if you're unoccupied, Maya is going to attack. And he's comparing it to the river, which does not flow into a sea or ocean. So that, of course, is just a physical part. And as I told you, all rivers definitely have to go physically speaking to the ocean because they're connected. So why that analogy? Why this river, Gyan Ganga? Why can I now, when do I not flow into the ocean? Question one. Then when I meet the ocean, what is the eureka there? Thirdly, how can I be purifier? Just these three concepts is very solid in that paragraph.
Okay. So as you have actually given most of the answers while asking the question already, that's what I think, sister. And actually, when Baba is saying your living rivers are praised as purifiers, it is just an analogy which he's using to explain how flowing water can actually purify anything. And we as divine souls, as Baba's children, can actually not only purify our own self, but can become purifiers for others through the way we conduct ourselves, through the way we speak, through the way we give drishti, and we can be big enablers in this journey of transformation, is the interpretation that I get, because Baba is saying you can be the purifier and you can help others. But to be that purifier is the difficult part. How do you be that purifier? And then he's speaking about the Maya and how to remain occupied and be in that constant journey of flow. This is my simple reflection on this. And your second question was, what do you feel when you actually enter the ocean? It's the same aha moment you feel when you meditate, like when you actually get that connection. So when you get that connection and when you can experience Baba within you, in your thoughts, in your aura, in your spirit, it's the same when the river unites with the ocean. That would be my reflection on that second question. And what was your third question, if you can just remind me?
How can I be a purifier? Baba always says that occupation is only of Shiv Baba.
Okay. I don't know if Baba said that is only the occupation of Shiv Baba, but from this description, it appears that Baba is saying you can all be purifiers. You can all be not only purifying your own self, but also purifying others without, of course, the ego coming in between, just by being the ocean. You are the ocean. And when you believe that the river is just a different form, but you are the ocean yourself, your elevated stage will make you do the right things, will help you become a true purifier, and would also help you in that awareness to interpret things in the right spiritual way and not get tied down with too much of worldly ritualism attached to the pure energy of what Baba is trying to say. So I feel to be that purifier, you have to be the ocean. And to be the ocean, you have to flow into the ocean and maintain that divine connection without the influence of Maya. Stay occupied. What Baba is saying, stay occupied in that elevated stage throughout. Anybody else would like to add or say something in this churning is most welcome.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother.
Basically, when Baba is talking that you are the purifier, again, Baba is asking us or reminding us to follow the basic text that you are a soul, you have to be connected with me, and when you are connected with me, you will be imparted that Gyan ka force, and with that Gyan ka force, the flowing takes place in you. And as you flow, बोलते ना कंकड़ पत्थर भी को भी धक्का मार के चला देंगे. In that process, different things happen, just like as in the flow of river, even the pebbles also move. Who is not supposed to move, they also move. So Baba is talking that you are the right hand of Baba. Okay, Baba has always said that I am the purifier. But when we are connected with Baba, we become right hand of Baba. Baba uses us for purification. Baba does the thing. Baba is the Karan Karavanhar. But Baba is using us as an instrument. So Baba is telling that as you are the right hand, as I use you to transform the world, so today Baba is giving us an additional that I am the purifier, okay, Baba is the purifier. But as when you are connected with Baba, you are becoming right hand of Baba, so you're also the purifier. Baba is talking in that sense. Okay, when we are disconnected with Baba, we are not the right hand of Baba, we become pond. And when we become pond, we become stagnant. और जो stagnant water होता है उसमें कीड़े पड़ जाते हैं, मतलब गंदी चीजें आ जाती हैं. So for connection to be there, connection is important. Occupation is important. When the connection is there, always be the right hand of Baba. Occupation is to be in memory that yes, I am the purifier, I am the right hand of Baba. In that process, what will happen? Negativity not even touch to us. And when negativity is not touching us, we are in having Sang with Baba. That Sang ka rang is always us. And when the Sang ka Baba's rang is there, Baba's divinity is there. So we become the purifier by default. There's nothing to say that I am the purifier. Baba is the purifier, but Baba is using us. We become the right hand, so Baba is telling that you are the purifier. What I understood from today's Murli. Om Shanti.
Okay, sister, maybe, I don't know, because the brother was just saying about maybe I'm an instrument. What I feel by, by teaching the children how to control their sense organs, how to transcend attachment to objects and bad habits, in so many other, what we call it as maxims or principles, Brahma Baba through Shiv Baba helped us to what we call it as a rapid purification of the mind. So he made us realize that if pure decisions, that is, if there is no purity, decisions may not be there. He taught us. He also said, if suppose there's bad actions and all take place through the sense organs. So he taught us how to control the sense organs, especially Brahma Baba, his coat thing and all. So maybe he gave us some kind of lessons on purity. And so as he gave us that lessons, as the river is flowing into the ocean, it comes across so many of these challenges or mayas. So through that lessons which I have learned from the ocean, because even though I have not reached the ocean, my soul is connected to the ocean. So I keep purifying, and go, I remain fresh and go. Maybe, but this is a very solid new concept today what Baba said. That's why it touched me when Baba said, but I feel because we have got lessons from Baba for purification, so maybe he calls us. But I would really love to know the geography of a flowing river, non-flowing river, stagnant river. It's beautiful because nature from nature, she is also one of the partners in this creation. How well this is explained to know about the flowing river. It's something, a new concept. That was Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you, sister. And also, I just wanted to add, if you read in what Baba has written in this description, he's actually telling you that you are the river of knowledge and constantly connected with the ocean. So I think that doubt that you are not the river of knowledge could actually put you back a bit. We are being used as beautiful instruments, and that awareness that we are in that stage of soul consciousness, maybe at different levels of elevation, is a journey which each one of us is taking. But the fact still remains, the very first sentence that Baba says in that para, all of you rivers of knowledge are constantly connected with the ocean. So this is a given. You have to believe it. We cannot be having these doubts that we are not. This is what is my reflection on this. Because the more you believe it, and the more you know that you are the ocean, you are that river of knowledge, Baba is actually there to guide you to be a better and better purifier. So that would be my reflection on this first sentence itself.
Yeah, I agree with you. We never forget we are Gyan Gangai. Never. Baba tells us, Baba says we are Gyan Gangai and Bulbul, the Gyan Bulbul. So those titles we never forget. Only I was trying to connect the physical part because, see, river is something which is on a higher surface and it comes down to the ocean. It never says it goes up to the ocean. So I was thinking if that is the case of a flowing of river, I flow up to Shiv Baba. I don't flow down to Shiv Baba. I was just taking that analogy. That's
Yeah.
it.
So rivers, when they flow down, it teaches you humility. It makes you egoless because you actually surrender and move down in your ego to merge with the light or the light of the ocean, is the way I reflect on this. And connecting to Baba, I don't go up or down, I just connect. This is, of course, my own personal journey. Baba is always there. It's for us to switch that button. It could be down, it could be on the side, or it could be up. But He is the ocean. And if you believe you are also the ocean, you're not going up or down. He's just there for you, always. So I don't know, this just, others may have a different view on this, but this is the way I connect at least. So for me, the river flowing down is symbolic of humility and shedding of ego. And the connection with Baba is always there, up, down, sideways, everywhere. Anybody else likes to share? I can also see there's a message from Srinivas, brother, that when there are not enough tributaries to fill the river, enough water to reach the ocean. So filling self with knowledge and yoga, 4 subjects, helps to connect and reach out to the ocean. Connection is a critical enabler. Yes, thank you.
Om Shanti, very nice discussion going on. Either we move down or we go up. What I feel that when we become body conscious, that when we were in Kali Yuga, we were full with body conscious. And when we're in body conscious, actually we move down. And in that process, what happens, a situation comes, we become helpless. That is the last stage of Kali Yuga. So Baba comes down. Baba comes down, imparts us the knowledge, and when we get the knowledge, we are connected to Baba. हम बाबा का हाथ पकड़ लेते हैं, बाबा भी हमारा हाथ पकड़ लेता है, because we become helpless. Baba, I can't do anything. You have to do everything. So Baba catch holds, and when we are in the lap of Baba, then the elevation takes place. Basically, it's a free flow. Then we surrender to Baba. तुम जहां खिलाओगे वहां जो खिलाओगे वो खाऊंगा, जहां रखोगे वो रखूंगा. That means what Baba want. It's a free flow. अपना कोई संकल्प में समर्पण to Baba. And when it is samarpan to Baba, it's just like a free flow. जहां भी ले जाए. Why? Because Baba jahan le jayega, Baba jo karega, that will be Kalyankari for us. It's Siva, always Kalyankari. So we never have to think that we are going upwards, downwards, free flow with Baba. Whatever the Srimad is telling, we have to do without any thought process. Just do it as Mama did, without any thought process that it will be helping me or it will be disturbing me. And what Mama became. So just follow the instructions, or rather follow the advice of Baba, and just do what Baba wants. Nothing we have to do. Everything will happen. As Baba said, Baba knows the future. Baba knows what are the obstacles for becoming deities. What will be the obstacles with the child throughout the day. So Baba gives the instructions before only. And if we follow the instruction, okay, that problem may come. It will be coming, but that problem will not be a problem. It will become very, very, वो कहते हैं ना पहाड़ से राई और राई से रुई हो जाएगा. What we have to be? We have to become part of the ocean, right hand of Baba, and we become right hand of Baba. We will always in the right stage. That's हम नीचे आते हैं, Baba. हम नीचे गिर जाते हैं, Baba नीचे आता है, Baba comes down, and Baba takes us. Connected with Baba, upliftment takes place automatically. Never have to think that we are going up and down. Wherever Baba takes, that is Kalyankari for us. That's all. Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you.
Sister, thank you, Srinivas Bhai. As usual, this is the second time you have really clarified it to me with solid concept of that physical geography was what I was looking to it. I loved the way you said how it brings with it the tributaries. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of geography in this, and how nicely the ocean of knowledge Baba has done it. So as Srinivas Bhai was sharing, I just remember the river, it is like a story. It runs the river, it used to gush, it seems. Why? Because it wants to go and meet the ocean. It had such craze for the ocean. It used to gush and go, crossing all these challenges and all. I loved when he said that tributaries. And as I go to the ocean, immediately I got a thing, I put it in the chat box, the part of accommodation, which is one of the main recipes for a purifier, to accept all kind of impurity, all kind of silt like the ocean accepts. Thank you very much, brother. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Any other reflection from anyone?
Yes, the moment we meet the motion, so anyway, wherever, if we start our journey, we are very curious and thinking about the destination. When we'll be reaching there, how it is. So even if we travel to Madhuban, we are thinking of all the moments when we reach there in enjoying all these. So if any journey, if it is attracted in the middle, so by looking at the side scenes, so it's all attracted with Maya only. So at that moment we don't know. So but it is very happy to reach the ocean. So as said by the sister, we are having so many challenges to reach the destination. If we are unknowing about the destination, how it is, then we'll be attracted by bondages. So all that bondages again, at that moment we don't know we are in bondages, we'll be attracted by that, but later we'll so suffered without reaching the ocean. So that's the thing.
Hmm. Yes, thank you, sister. Any more churning? This was quite nice. Good discussion.
Also the geography, whether it is up or down, but it is naturally made, since only then we can reach the ocean.
Hmm.
So what happens if it is not so? Then everywhere destruction takes place. If ocean is beyond the river level, so again the rivers are not meant for giving happiness to people. It creates, it becomes a destructors. So flood everywhere will takes place. So that's all about this.
Hmm. Yes, water is a unique subject by itself, and the flowing water is even more unique. And the whole cycle of water, that actually water never dies, right? It's always flowing and then evaporating and then coming back. It's a complete cycle. So every drop of water is treated very spiritually in a very different way. Even in different forms of prayers and faiths, water is very significant in most of them. And how you treat that water and how you manifest with that water and how you use that water when you drink water. How the same flow that we are talking about, the energy, how it influences your body when you drink water in a certain way. There's a lot of science and spirituality both in the theories of water, which can be probably taken up some other time. But very interesting discussion. Thank you for that. And Rakhi Ben, what would you like now? Do we meditate or
We have a announcement for
announcement?
tomorrow's
Yes.
tomorrow's class.
Okay.
So we have, as we know, tomorrow is Buffer Day Sunday. So we have a topic for tomorrow's month-end class by Arif Bhai from Abu Dhabi. So the topic is awareness to stay constantly happy. So this is from one of the Murli that we have read, dated 12 January 1979. So request all of you to attend the session from Arif Bhai tomorrow. Yeah, that's all I have.
Thank you.
Over to you. Yeah.
Thank you, Vijay Bhai. Okay, so we'll just do a short meditation. Intuitively, just connect to the energy of Baba. Completely relax your body, your mind, and allow your soul the point of light in the center of your forehead to be divinely connected to the supreme light of Baba. And as you can experience your aura shift and the energy of Baba within you, you see your soul, the beautiful point of light, leaving the body and transforming itself into a water molecule to experience the teaching of today. Baba smilingly guiding you into this process. And you become that flowing river. See all the beautiful souls next to you in that same river, all flowing happily, joyfully, enjoying the flow, not knowing when they're going to meet the ocean, but enjoying the journey of just being with Baba in this beautiful movement of the river that you are a part of. You come across stones, you come across rubbles, you come across different directions of the river. But with Baba in the river with you, you enjoy every moment, even enjoying those pebbles and those deviations. When you become victorious and you conquer them and move on further. And you keep flowing and flowing and flowing. And millions of other souls in that river all enjoying this beautiful universal journey. And then you experience the vast expanse of the ocean. And Baba smilingly looking at you and saying, it's time. And you just surrender into the ocean. The huge waves, the large, vast ocean, the unconditional acceptance and love that you experience in that ocean. The ocean of love, the ocean of Baba's energy. And in this beautiful state, in a very elevated stage of your soul consciousness, you merge with that beautiful ocean. And that experience is so magical, so interesting, and so powering that you don't wish to come back. You just want to be there forever. And Baba smilingly says, this is where you will be eventually, forever. But you will keep cycling back in this beautiful universal cycle of life. And just like the water evaporates and comes back, you see your own soul, Baba guiding you through this process, coming out of the ocean and coming back into your own body. And your soul that has witnessed this entire cycle is elevated with this deep knowledge and understanding. With Baba using us as this beautiful instrument of purification. And as you go deeper and deeper in this thought, Baba guiding us that our mind, our body, everything in a cyclic flow is towards the ocean, is towards Him, and it's towards the beautiful universal soul conscious world. So remain in this stage of elevation for some more time. Take Baba's drishti as he blesses you. And completely relax. And you can slowly open your eyes whenever you're ready, or if your eyes are already open, you can just remain in that stage for some more time. Have a great day ahead. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Harbhajan, for the wonderful session. We shall meet tomorrow again at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a great day ahead. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Beautiful
Thank you,
meditation.
everyone.
Thank you, sister.